Hey guys, what's going on? Brick Speedster here, and today we have a very exciting video here. This was my first MOC that I've made in quite a while, and it is gonna be a shining MOC. It is the scene where Jack Torrance is axing through the door to get to his wife Wendy, and I mean, let's just jump right into it. So taking a look at the bedroom side of things here, you can see we have our knockoff Jack Torrance minifigure that I reviewed in my knockoff minifigures review. This guy was only $1 off of AliExpress, and the quality of printing is actually very nice. The printing itself is almost like, I want to say like 3D, where it looks like it almost pops off a little bit, and it's just very, very cool. And then taking a look at the actual bedroom here, you can see it's not super, I guess, chaotic. Everything's pretty, you know, in order and all of that. The bed is made. It's not messy and stuff. The floor has a nice pattern I made, kind of like a carpet going towards the door. And then the floor itself is just supposed to be, well, you know, wood flooring. Nothing too crazy there. And we have a little, like, bedside table thing. And then a window, which I blacked out on the back here, as you can see, just to make it look like night and you don't see through it and it's all distracting. Then I just used a couple 1x6 pieces to, you know, represent curtains. Then if you look on the sides here, I added some like wooden support beams around the corners, sides of the windows, all of that, just to break up the monotonous gray wall, give it some life. The door here, if we move on to the door, I kind of did it a little interesting. I really wanted to get the hole for Jack's face to peek through. That was my main goal in this thing, and to make it just look, you know, kind of broken, torn down a little bit. And I think I accomplished that. I mean, I feel like it looks pretty good. Maybe I could have made it a tiny bit better and smoother, but all in all, I mean, for a quick, you know, MOC I made in probably like a day and a half, I think it turned out pretty good. If we take a look at the bathroom here now, I kind of wanted to give it a very stark contrast, with the bedroom being more warm tones and all of that. I wanted the bathroom to just like be really bright on the eyes almost. And I feel like by doing all white on the walls everywhere and then light gray on the floor, it really does give that feeling. Wendy isn't attached to studs there because I wasn't really able to fit any jumper place that I wanted to back there, so I just used sticky tack to attach her to it. And for my Wendy minifigure here, I didn't have any black hair pieces that really matched her hairstyle, so I couldn't really do that, so I went with my next closest thing, which was a brown hair piece. For the face, I used a clear daring face from Jurassic World. And then for the rest of the body, the torso and legs, this is actually the Aunt May torso and legs from the Daily Bugle set, and I feel like it works pretty well. It, you know, has a similar look, especially I feel like the torso and pants, I nailed the look. The face, a little bit, and then the hair, the shape of the hair looks good, but the color itself is incorrect. But yeah, taking a look at the bathroom here, you can see very simplistic. There is, you know, a tub, toilet, and sink, so in that sense it does feel cramped, which is good because this space is supposed to feel claustrophobic here and you're supposed to feel trapped. But the bathtub itself, I kind of used a bit of snot going on there. I used a Technic brick to attach to a jumper plate there, and then just built out sideways. There is a little gap in the back there, but it's unnoticeable if it's sitting down like that. The toilet itself is pretty basic, nothing crazy with this. And the sink itself, I actually really enjoy this sink build that I made. It's very basic, but I love how I used this like kind of clip piece right here. It's one of these, which I actually don't have a lot of. I found out while building this because it took me a while to find that piece. And then it just sits over this the actual sink like that. So another cool detail that I also wanted to make sure I actually added to this MOC is that if you set up Jack hair, you could actually have him through, like his face stuck through the door, so it recreates the iconic scene of Here's Johnny. And I mean, I think it looks really great. This is like a view I have with the camera set up looking through the window into the bathroom, and I feel like it's just so cool looking. Like, it looks like it's ripped straight from the movie and put into Lego form. Moving on to the outside portion of the build, which I decided to add last minute as like an extension, you can see how the window itself cannot open because it's blocked in by snow, which is what happens in the scene in the movie and why Wendy can't escape from the bathroom. And so I feel like it just, you know, really completes and rounds off the build instead of just cutting it off at the bathroom with the window here. It really adds a whole sense to, like, it adds to the story of this MOC, and you could see what is happening, you know, throughout the entire thing here. For the actual, like, display kind of black outline I used, I just stacked a bunch of plates and tiles to get that. I didn't do, like, one where you could lift it out of its display thing, just because the shaping of this MOC is so unique to it. It's like a weird, a bunch of squares that get smaller and smaller, which I think actually does look really nice too. It like really makes your eye move across the entire thing, because you got the bigger room, smaller room, and then the very small outside part. And I'm actually going to be making instructions for this if any of you guys did want to build it, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make it, you know, purchasable or if they're going to be free. Still haven't decided that, but if they are purchasable, probably $2 to $3 only for this thing. I mean, it's really great, and I feel like if you're a Shining fan or a horror fan, you definitely have to have this. I mean, it's amazing. So yeah, guys, that is going to be all for this video today. I hope you guys did enjoy this MOC that I made and am showing you guys. I know I really did enjoy building this, and I hope to build plenty more MOCs in the future. I mean, this thing was just such a fun build. But if you guys did enjoy, a like would be greatly appreciated, and please consider subscribing. We're only 19 subscribers away from the time I last looked, and it would be amazing if I could hit 100 subscribers. Like, that'd be so cool. But yeah, that's going to be all. See you guys in the next one.